I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. It got achievements recently for that dolphin project, so I'm going to go ahead and play it and try to get all the achievements. It's gonna take a long time, but I think it'll be fun. Let's see. I called the town Achieve. So I started a new town, and I already did the opening, get on the train, work for Tom Nook thing. Part's a little tedious. It's like a tutorial of how the game works. I already know how the game works, so I kind of flew through it really fast. So we can start doing our stuff. This is the GameCube version, obviously, and I've got an awesome town layout. I'm really pleased with this. It's got a nice straight shot from Nook's down to the museum and the wishing well and the clothing shop, and then the bridges are pretty nice. I'm happy with it. Let's go check out. So what I want to do today, oh look, a soccer ball, is earn some money and try to find any fossils. I've already dug up 2 fossils, so let me see if we can find 2 more. Shake some trees too, although I don't have a net, so the odds of getting stung by a wasp are up there, but I really want to get some furniture from these trees. Every day there's, I think, 2 pieces of furniture. Oh, and there's one. Lovely armchair. I love it. So this game has achievements for collecting all the pieces of furniture in a set, which I find to be very exciting, and for collecting everything, for paying off your debt, all kinds of great achievements. Should be a lot of fun to collect them all, and I obviously played this game a ton back in the day, 22 years ago. So it'll be great fun to try this. Oh, I got some bells out of that tree. Although I'm playing it with not a GameCube controller, I'm using a more modern controller, so I might get the buttons wrong from time to time. Okay, here's a rock. So, oh man, I'm trying to use the New Horizons buttons to quickly equip the shovel. No, not in this one. You have to do it all old-fashioned, very manual. Alright, so we're just going to dig ourselves a little barrier from Tabby there so she can't break our concentration. Oh. Okay, nothing there. Go ahead and fill these in. I can't do anything about that bug. I don't have a net yet. I was lucky that there was a shovel in the... Or is there always a shovel? I don't know. And this is this Hugo? I like him. Hugh. Blue pig. Very cool. Okay. He's asked me to do something. Pokemon Pikachu. Admiral ought to have it. I will go get it. And luckily, I know where Admiral is. He's just in the cell below this. But before I do that, I'm going to try to get this rock. Nope, nothing there. So one day in this original Animal Crossing, every day there's one rock in your town that if you hit it, drops a bunch of money out of it. It's very important to do early on. There's Admiral. Let's see, do you have the Pikachu? I'm picking up. Oh, that's so convenient. He just has it. Sometimes they'll lend it to other people and you have to go on this crazy chase. And I've gone, I think, 4 deep once. So luckily this time it was just a pretty simple one. Boo. Okay, so I got some thick paper, but I think that's the one type I already had because my little counter on the corner here didn't keep track of, or didn't indicate that that was new. So, what are you gonna do? Oh, this is the one. No, I'm not gonna get all the money from it because of that tree placement. I wouldn't have got it anyway because I was too slow, but still I'm not. Oh, now Admiral's all upset. Let's go talk to him. See. Buzz off. You're really annoying me. Okay. These guys have upset each other. This is something that could happen in the game. But they've both made each other very upset. And it will take a while for him to calm down for me to be able to talk to him again. That's funny. Okay. Let's put this money away. And again, there's no combining stuff. It's all one at a time. This game was very much designed to be a take your time, kind of chill out game. Go ahead and pick up these shells. They're worth some money and I want to sell them. Oh, most of these are worth peanuts, but this early in the game, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's the first of many millions of times I'm going to open the map instead of my inventory. Alright, I'm going to get... Oh, see, there you go. Happened again. I think I'm supposed to, like, give him a fossil so that he'll... So this was before... Yeah, he can't assess fossils yet. This is the first game he hasn't received his certification. So in this game, you had to mail your fossils to the Faraway Museum, the main one. This is just a branch of it, and so it takes... So that's funny. That's one of the few cases where they actually put in the dialogue one of the technical limitations of the game. If you rebury the fossil, it can confuse the game's logic. And so this is them telling you, like, not to do that. So I'm going to have to hang on to it. I don't remember if that's... I don't have anything to show them at the time. And they have nothing on display because it just started. But Yeah, so I'm not sure if that was strictly necessary, but better safe than sorry. I don't want to... Oh, there I go again with the menu and the wrong one. But I don't want to wake up tomorrow and find out that I was supposed to do that and have a whole nother day's delay for my fossils. So, we're just... You might notice that in some areas this looks a little sharp for a GameCube game, and that's because this has been upscaled quite a bit. But the textures haven't, so like, that's why the textures look a little off. But I like it. It's not as blurry as it would have been back in the day. Makes it a little charming, I think. The conks. Oh, okay, we'll go ahead and just drop it. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna write these letters. What this does is puts them over in the letter slot, and one of the tricks of this is to not only use it for storage, but it also gets those letters out of my inventory. So now we'll go sell this stuff. But yeah, with this new town layout, I think this is going to be pretty straightforward for getting around. Well, I say that and almost immediately got lost. As I'm getting lost, I say that. Yeah, it's this way. This little pond threw me off. Yeah, that's the ticket. It was the pond's fault. Yeah, and then this is just like a straight shot right to Nook's Cranny. Alright, so I'm gonna sell. And then, what are these buttons, right? Nope, not that button. It's this button, yeah. I'm gonna sell the chair too. I don't really care about the lovely set. So we're gonna just select everything and sell all. Nice. Alright, we're gonna do another pass on the seashells. But we're gonna go on this side of the island, or it's not an island, I guess, it's a town. There's Aurora. We're gonna look for more. Of course, I don't need to hit any more rocks because I already got my rock for the day. And at this stage in the game, you just gotta kind of deal with the rocks in the bad place. Normally, I'd be able to cut down this tree, but I don't have an axe yet. It's still so early. I like this little cliffside here. And in this game, there's absolutely no camera control. You're completely locked in. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's a gyroid. Nice. Don't do that. I'm gonna hit this button. I like this. So you could put a house right here. Very nice. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to scare the cicada. Alright, my glowing spot. This glowing spot is not going to work because it's right next to a bunch of other trees, so we're just going to go ahead and bury it. Normally, you bury money in the glowing spot, and a money tree will grow, but not only do I not have that much money, but the tree wouldn't grow there anyway, and I have no way to cultivate its spot, so we're just gonna... Alright. There's a fossil. Oh, there I go again. Could be like a fun drinking game every time I open the map when I meant to open my inventory. You know, just take a sip, don't take a shot because I don't want you to get sick. Alright. Another one. Let's do it. Oh, nope, I missed. Not as precise as you would like. There's 4. I believe there's 5 every day. But it really only matters if you, hey, I did it right that time, if you dig up 3, because you only get 3 back. So eventually you get a crazy backlog from the museum. It's kind of an interesting system. You mail out 5 a day, and they mail you back 3 a day. So once you stop sending them fossils, if you've been doing it for enough time, you get several days of fossils continuing to arrive. But normally you'd never stop. It would only just be like backup in case you miss a day. I really like the way that rock is placed. That's quite nice. Let's talk to Copper here. So this would be, in the modern games, there's like an announcement when a visitor visits your town. But in this game, in this version, this early one, you've got to talk to Copper. He's the one who knows the ins and outs and what's going on. So you would ask him any goings on. Of course, this is the first day I started the town, so nothing's happening today. And this is also a way for him to give you information. Joan obviously comes every Sunday. But this is kind of like a little breadcrumb explaining how it works. And there's this Booker. He runs the Lost and Found. And really, it's just a way for the game to give you some free items. You just tell him it's yours and you get to keep it. And then one more. Oh, there I go, opening the menu again. That's gonna be my thing, I think, is opening the map instead of the... They gave me the future shirt. That's what I'm wearing now. I think it looks pretty good, but that's an interesting one. Was that the circus shirt? And then... Oh, this is the circus shirt. Yeah, I don't pretty care for that. And the polar fleece is whatever, but I think future shirt, that's just such a good starter shirt. That's the one I'm gonna wear. Alright. So I found 4 out of 5 fossils. I'll go up to Nook's and sell my seashells, but and that classic clock. You know what? Well, maybe we'll put that in the house and see if we like that. But I am trying to pay off my loan here. Let's check and see how much it is exactly. So you go deposit. No, wait, yes, you want to do that. I owe 17,400, so I have almost enough to pay it all back. And I'm not going to do that today. I forgot. And this, in later games, this area here would be like how you would do your bank account and stuff. But in this one, I think it's just for like the e-reader cards. In fact, you got the e-reader symbol there. Back, you would have to take a Game Boy Advance and hook it up to your GameCube. And then inside the Game Boy Advance, you'd have to have the e-reader peripheral. And it would just like had like a thing you could swipe cards, these collectible cards, and they would have a magnetic strip which would contain data, and that's how you could get that information into this game. Pretty ahead of its time for 2002. Okay, so from Nook here, we're going to go ahead and sell some more stuff. We're not going to sell the Spilchoid for sure, but we are going to sell the seashells. And we'll sell these shirts too. They're not worth much, but every bell counts. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this clock too. Wait, I think I hit the wrong button. Yeah, whoops, okay. There we go. That's the way I want to do it. 6. Okay, that's enough to pay it off. I think I'm gonna go do that. That'll be my, I think, my 3rd achievement for the game. Let's do it. Let me see something here. Let me try something. Sorry. Bear with me here. Alright, that looks pretty centered. I think that's good. We'll see if this works better. Alright. You'll see why I did that in a second. We'll pay it all. Yeah, so you can see the little achievement up in the corner there. I've paid back all my loan. Thank you very much. Nothing else. Completely debt-free. Not for long, my friend. Not for long. Alright, let's open up the... Oh, not the map. Let's grab this and put this down. We're gonna go put my Squelchoid in my house. And then we'll go talk to Nook and see what he says about me paying off. Yeah, my house is kind of sad right now, but it's the first day. You know, it's okay. There's Tabby. We'll go talk to you in a second, Tabby. Let's see, what does Nook have to say? Oh, yeah, he's so happy. I am quite responsible for somebody my age. So, this is one of those things where, I mean, obviously the game wants you to say please, but if you say no thanks, which I don't know why you'd say no thanks, right? Obviously you want your house bigger. It doesn't cost anything. I mean, he's gonna make you pay, he's gonna give you more debt, but you don't have to pay that off. None of that happens. But if you say no thanks, it'll actually not let you say no thanks. In fact, let's try it. Yeah, see. You and your jokes. Yeah, and then the next thing, you say no, and then he says, what color roof do you want on your house? So, I like to have a blue roof. So, not sky blue, there's a regular blue. There it is. Very good then. Alright, so tomorrow I'll have a bigger house. That's exciting. Let's see what carpet he has. Yeah, let me see it. No, I don't like it. Eventually I'll be buying like everything in the shop, but today no, I do want to see it. I hit the wrong button. Alright, let's try that again. Stone wall. I think this is the one I have in my house. Because we'll want to collect one of everything, but you know, for the achievements. I'm trying to look at this paper, man. You're in my face. Get over there. Parchment. Oh yeah, I already bought some of that. That's what I put in my... See, there you go. Take a sip. So yeah, that's the parchment. That's nice. And I've labeled these to Monique. I'm going to change it to museum. You can change it after you've written it. If you go up here, you can change who it's to. But I don't have the museum's address yet because they haven't sent me a letter. So I won't be able to do that till tomorrow. So let's put that space back. So it's fine for now. I just won't mail it until it's ready. Alright. Looks forward to seeing me. Alright, alright. So I got oranges in this town. That's fun. And let's see. What else? Maybe Hugh has something else for me to do. He's grown a powerful hunger. I want a job. Okay. So he wants, that's a fun one. All right. So last time I saw it, there was a soccer ball up here in the dump. So we're gonna, yeah. Let's get this down to Hugh. Luckily, yeah, we don't have to kick it uphill. Excuse me, Tabby, sorry. So, there it is. Get it out from under there. Here's the ball. Alright, see, that's why you do stuff for them. That's a good way to get furniture and clothes and stuff, especially in the early game. Get you some money going. I don't have a fishing rod or a... Oh, look, she's not mad anymore, so I should be able to talk to her. Let's see. Oh, see. Okay, so that was a lot of talking. I don't think anybody goes inside their houses today because it's the first day. But I can't catch a bug for her, unfortunately, because I don't have a net. So I don't know if that's going to last for tomorrow. Probably not. So sometimes, and they could ask you to catch a fish or any number of things I cannot do today. So. Okay, yeah, and so in this game, this is obviously the older version. They didn't actually sell clothes. You notice Nooks sold shirts. These are actually not for sale. These are like patterns, and the game has a system where you can go in and make your own patterns. I think I have to talk to her to get it. Something like that. Oh yeah, you can design a pattern this way. And then we'll say that's fine. So that's why you have 4 blank ones. So the idea is that you can make your own little design and put it on a shirt. And, you know, that's great. But I'm not going to do that because... throw it out. Because I'm not very artistic. Maybe we'll do it later. But you notice it's a grid. So what people would do is put that same grid online, and then you could copy it pixel by pixel if you liked the design, you wanted to use it for yourself. That's what we did back in 2002, because this game didn't have any kind of online. Now, of course, you can design something, put it on the internet, and you just download it right into your game. But back in the day, back in 2002, that wasn't an option. So I'm going to pick up some more seashells. What time did it say it was? Oh, 4:36. That's what time it is. How exciting. It knows what time it is. I have not seen that 5th fossil, but it's also not uncommon. As I mentioned earlier, there's no way to change the camera angle. So stuff can be behind, like these trees, for example, or behind this building. And there's really no way to know. There is a workaround. I'll show you. So what you do is, if you're like, let's go to the museum. And I would use this trick back in the day. So like, I'm like, there's nothing, I can't see. Maybe it's behind this museum, right? There's all kinds of space. Like if I pull out my shovel, I did it right. Like I definitely dug a hole where you can't even see it. You could hear it, but I didn't. But what you do is if you bury something in that hole, and then immediately dig it up, it zooms in past the thing. So if there was, in this area here, a fossil, I'd be able to see it. And sometimes I would do that if I was really desperate and couldn't find the last fossil. I would do it that way to check behind buildings, but I'm sure you can imagine that got pretty tedious. This time I do need to pull up the map. I think, yeah, I need to check in this area some more. So let's do that. We're just... Oh, there's Teddy. There it is! That's the 5th and final fossil for today. Good for us for finding it. So again, oh, see, there I go again. I'm going to go ahead and write another letter to Monique. And then we're going to grab and put this in there. And then tomorrow, I'll just change the addressee to the museum and mail all of those. And it'll be great. Oh, but let's sell this Venus comb. And then, what was the other thing I got? Space heater. Let's take a look at that space heater. Maybe I'll like the way it looks in the house. Don't hit the door. So you can change the camera in here. This was... I can do that, although... That's the extent of it. Alright, let's see here. Let's drop the space heater. Yeah, why not? Got some stuff going on here. Nice little calendar. And you can see that there's holidays all over the place. So Achieve Day. I'm sure that's the town's, I'd call it, the town's name is Achieve, so that's why it's Achieve Day. So that's neat. And then in August, I've got Meteor Shower and Founders Day. September, there's Labor Day and Harvest Moon. Explorers Day. So there's like always something like every month. And there's a fishing tournament every Sunday in November. And Christmas is Toy Day, and then there's New Year's Eve. So there's stuff going on. Groundhog's Day, and if you log in on that day, and it's based on the real calendar, you get special stuff, and there's achievements for those too. So I got to make sure I'm doing that. See, I turned on the lights in the house, and now it's casting light out. That's neat. All right, I don't need that anymore, so we're gonna put that there, and let's do this here. All right, I'm gonna go sell that Venus comb. $150. That's not terrible. Yeah, I'm just not in the market for buying stuff right now. I'm more in the selling market. But that'll change. That'll change after a nice week of turnips. All right. Well, I think that was a good first day in Animal Crossing. The more I progress, the more things there'll be to do. But today was a quick one. So we'll go ahead and talk to the driver, tell him I want to save. This is how you have to end the game. It only saves at the very end of your session. And let's see, I want to go ahead and save and quit. And then they save your town data for you. And then we'll wait until we see the... We're done. Hope you come back soon. All right, that's it for today. And thanks for watching.